Good morning, albeit a day late for the video. It's now Tuesday morning, not Monday morning, because I was actually traveling yesterday, so didn't get a chance to do the video. So, where were we from last week? End of week 15. Really productive week, nearly a full 100% week, but I'll come to that in a minute. I'm beginning to realise there is no such thing as a perfect week. Trying to get a perfect week in Sims is virtually impossible. So what did we do last week? So last Monday was pretty good. I got my time with the rest day, but I got my time on feet walking in. I was about 6k, just over 6k. Tuesday then I was in London all week, so I managed to get a 10k running around the Thames. Go around Shadwell Dock and Shadwell Basin, I think it's called, and then up the Thames a bit, back down to Tower Bridge. 10k. Wednesday, I actually used the gym in the hotel on Wednesday, which is a novelty for me. I don't normally like to use hotel gyms, but I did. Now I've changed my routine to purely kettlebells or dumbbells, whichever. I can do it in most gyms. So even the basic gym in the hotel where I was, I managed to be able to do the full body and core strength training, which was pretty good. So I managed to keep that going while I was traveling. Wednesday then, that was Wednesday, okay. Thursday then was another easy run. Again, 10k, Tower Bridge up to Westminster Bridge, back down to the hotel I'm staying in, or was staying in. Another 10k. Friday then was a rest day. I did manage to get out and do a little bit of time on feet walking. It was only about 4.9k. It was a bit of a short one really, but it was better than nothing, I suppose. And then Saturday saw the long run. Long run day. I got back to the mountains because I was at home, and it's actually going to be the last chance of running in the mountains at home before the Ultra X now, which is, I wouldn't say it's quite frightening. It's a bit disconcerting. I don't know why, but anyway, I managed to do 16k. I did 16k, just under 500 meters elevation gain. Really nice run. Weather was fantastic, just the right temperature. So I really enjoyed that. Then Sunday, I actually travelled to Paris on Sunday with every intention of doing a back-to-back run when I got there. Unfortunately, this is where the perfect week went pear-shaped, because the chaps at Charles De Gaulle Airport lost my luggage. It got to the airport and never turned up. So all my running gear was in my luggage, obviously, and I managed to get my luggage back about 11 o'clock at night. So the back-to-back run didn't happen. So, which was a shame, but never mind. I would have enjoyed that running around Paris. I would have been something different. Anyway, the numbers on the doors for last week. I got just over 11k of walking in, 2 hours 9 minutes and something. 36k of running, just 4 hours 38. No cycling, obviously. So it gave me a total of 47k and 6 hours 47 minutes with 720 meters of elevation gain, which was pretty good. That brings our totals up to 672, just over 672k, 77 hours and 6,755 meters of elevation gain. So going into week 16 now. So like I said, this is actually Tuesday, not Monday, because I didn't get a chance to do this yesterday. Yesterday was a rest day, and I didn't get a chance to do any time on feet walking because I was traveling back to the UAE. I'm now back in Abu Dhabi, in case you hadn't guessed. Today, I will go out this evening and do a 10k easy run. That's in the schedule. Then back to full body and core strength training tomorrow, and another 10k run on Thursday. Friday will be a rest day but I will get out and do 6k time on feet walking. Saturday then, it's an 18k long run, so I'll go back out to the desert. I'll go to Birdcage Hill. I think the 5k sort of up and down loop, I need to do that about 3.5 times for that, so it's basically to the top 7 times. I might just push it and do the 8 times. That'll give me about just over 20k. Sunday then is supposed to be a 17k back-to-back run or cross-training on the bike. That depends on the weather more than anything. If it's windy, I'll run. If it's not windy, I will go and use the bike. Where I cycle on the bike is really long straight that always has prevailing wind, and you're heading into the wind, so it's not very nice at all. So, although I could go back out to the desert, I suppose, to Al Wathber and the bike track there, because in theory it should be 2 loops of a 30k loop. So it's an alternative anyway. So that's it. We're nearly there. I think I'm getting a bit of apprehension now of whether 13.5-hour cut-off time for the Ultra X. I keep looking at my various types for various distances, and I'm wondering whether I've bitten off more than I can chew. The elevation gain and loss, that's not an issue. I've been walking in the mountains for years. I don't have an issue with that. Whether I can combine it with the 50k and a cut-off time is another matter of mine. So I've been looking at, to be honest, I've been looking at the sort of the ones I've done up till now, which was the Celtic Trails half marathon, and then I did the Gold Ultra races. Looking at my times on those, if you doubled it and added on a bit, and if you work it out basically for 50k, yeah, I think I'm looking probably at about 12 hours. I would like to think I can come in less than that, but all I want is to come in without a DNF. Simple as that. Anyway, we've got about another, is it 8 weeks, I think now? 8 weeks to go, and then we'll be into the final week for tapering. So, time will tell, I'm afraid. There we go. See you next week.